Yo, what's good? Let's check out the new episode for the case study of Vanitas. Logo reveal. Now, you already know the YouTuber things, but if you want to talk about anime and manga, follow me on Twitch and Twitter at JoeFreshest, links in the description below. And if you want to check out any of my other reactions for this series, you can click this link right up here. It'll take you to the playlist, and as always, links in the description. Though I don't just do reactions for this series, I actually do reactions for a ton of others. And if you want to check those out, come to the channel, click on the playlists, and I'm sure you'll find something in there that you will enjoy. Previously on the case study of Vanitas, we got a glimpse into the past of Noe and his relationships with Dominique and Lewis. Pretty sure those are the names, right? Basically a brother-sister who I believe were grandchildren of his master. And so he stayed at his master's home. His master's more or less kind of rescued him, I think. Yeah, so Noe was raised by human grandparents and then found by this master and raised by him. And he's been staying at that guy's castle. And I believe that he is the grandparent of Lewis and Dominique. He forms a bond with them. They're basically his first two friends. They become better friends, and this whole thing, that's how he starts to find out about the curse bearers, and one of his friends that they make in a neighboring like village or whatever ends up being a curse bearer. They try to save her because what happens when you're a curse bearer is they lop your shit off. So they try to save her, and in the process, she flips and starts killing off her friends from the village that go with them to save her. Then Lewis shows up, lops her shit off, and saves everybody, but in the process, he flips out, and turns out he is also a curse bearer, and so he is going crazy trying to kill everybody, and Noe is trying to stop him, but Lewis just latches on, starts sucking Noe's blood out, and then while he's doing that, Noe is just having like this fucking moment, and then gone. Lewis is just fucking splat. His whole head just gone. Which is pretty crazy because he was attached to his arm. So you would think that like that sort of force would rip out something, but I don't know. Somehow it didn't. But then again, anime. And also this is vampires. That's not very realistic anyways. And descending from above with a charlatan face, by the way. Keep that in mind. I don't know if it was like a mind thing because we're getting this whole flashback when it's charlatan. Like Noe is currently in this big ballroom. Well, I guess he's in a hall of the big ballroom area. He's fighting against some charlatan people. In the process, gets this little moment with a charlatan form. It's very hard to explain everything because it doesn't, I don't know the actual terminology. I believe charlatan is the overarching group, but then what are these shadowy forms? What do I call them? I don't know. So anyways, he's having this discussion and the charlatan brings up Lewis, and that's how, wait, is that how it happened? I don't know if the charlatan form brings up Lewis at that time or if it brings Lewis up at the end. But basically, it's telling Noe that he can be reunited with Lewis, who is his childhood friend. And anyways, getting back to this past moment where Lewis's head gets lopped off and the grandfather is now descending, the master or whatever is now descending. I believe it's the master. I could be wrong, but then again, we never saw the master's face ever in any of these things. We just see like a neck down or like maybe from like here down the entire time. And it looked like it had that weird charlatan face. I don't know if that was a product of the fact that this is a moment he's having, like a memory he's having, and it is a result of the charlatan form, or it is actually when the grandfather descends, when the master descends, it actually had that face because he was a part of charlatan. Not entirely sure. I am interested in finding out though. I just want to see how this whole thing goes. Oh yeah, so right at the end when that charlatan form is saying like, I can bring you to be with Lewis again, Vanitas shows up, slaps that shit away. He's like, no bitch, this is my boy. I will not let you take him. And that's essentially how the episode ends. So let's jump into episode 6. Interesting. Why does it never show his eyes, bro? The man's sus. The man is sus, bro. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, the man is so sus. I don't know what it is. We never see his eyes. Maybe he is Vanitas, right? Couldn't he be? Did we ever see his eyes? We don't, I swear we never see this man's eyes. Nah, he was letting some bitch get the sucky sucky on him. Boom, there she is. It's my boo thing. She's here to help. She got some blood on her shirt. I wonder whose blood it is. Yo, Lucas must be like from like a divine family, or not a divine, but like a noble family. Oh, creepy, dude. Very creepy. Why did it turn white instead of red? I love how Vanitas is just like unamused. He's like, man, I seen all types of yo shit. It's very sus. Ew. Do your magics. Come on, Vanitas. Why did she have to run so damn far? I remember him. Oh, okay. I kind of fuck with her. The fact that she didn't like let that overwhelm her. Obviously, this is what I do. How dare you disrespect me by not believing? And Noe's like, what do I do? Yay. Oh, I do not like that. I love how Noe just... It sucks that he can only do it like one at a time. Like, it would be nice if he could get like a nice AoE effect, you know? Psych, bitch, you thought you ain't about to attack my boy? Aw. That's suspicious. Why would he say that? What does that mean? Am I missing something? Bro, I feel like this man Vanitas knows some shit. I don't know what it is that he knows, but he knows some shit. Oh no. Ugh. Aw. You can still say the little girl. Bro, he had to do it. What do you mean? Like, he can't save them once they go too far. Like, did you not listen to what he said? You're gonna be mad at him? So he has the ability to do that shit. Well, think about it, man. She wanted to die, 1. And 2, on top of that, she was literally ready to just murder people. So, yeah, that's like the right choice. Why are you tripping about this, Noe? Come on. Ooh, that's a deep question, bro. I don't know how to answer that one. What? Bro, you out here, I will be the salvation of vampires. Ooh, she crazy. Yo, is the cat like something more? Sus? Super sus? Use your book. My boy's gonna laugh too, right? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, what's up with her eyes? Dang, who's this guy? Well, first thing, no. Second thing, yes. Bro, he's about to fuck you up. Oh. Oh. You realize. He's like, wow, somebody actually stood up to me. This is rare. Oh, shit. Oh, I knew it. Lucius is like the fucking queen's son, bro. He's like the prince, bet. That's sick. I love how Vanitas is unfazed by anybody. It's so dope. I love that shit. Better watch out. Better watch out. What's going on here? What is this? Dude, this man is sus as fuck, bro. I'm just waiting to see blue eyes on this guy, dude. Why do they never show his eyes? Listen, he is either the absolute villain of this series or he is like the original Vanitas. It's one or the other. I don't know which one it is, though. That is a big-ass bed. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Bro, I'm telling you, it's one of those. Either he is the main villain, like in charge of Charlatan, all that shit, right? Or he is Vanitas. That's it, like the original. That's it. That's the only options. I would be surprised if it's something other than those two things. Than one of those two things. I doubt he's both the villain. Could be both the main villain and Vanitas. I don't know. Could be. Could be. Who is you? Oh, it's our boy. I didn't even notice. You do kind of look like he's pouting a little bit. Part of me feels like he's lying. Oh. Oh, get wrecked. Why are you so butthurt? It's interesting, huh? Little bromance starting to bud here. Love it. Friends. Fine. Okay. You lying. You happy about it. Stop lying. It was blue. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, you gonna have like a fucking, you gonna go blind staring at the sun like that. Suspicious. So he's writing this all from the future? Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the episode a little bit and some thoughts. I'm sticking with this theory that the teacher or whatever is either Vanitas or the main bad guy. The original Vanitas or the main bad guy. I don't know which one it is. One of those. I don't know. I just get this feeling, bro. He gives me like a weird vibe. So let's talk about the episode. Vanitas saves Noe. We saw that at the end of the last episode. As the charlatan group is trying to attack, then Jean shows up, so she's helping. We got Dominique showing up, and that one lady that walked in with the mask is trying to kill Vanitas. And in the process of doing all that, Vanitas is trying to save the people, but his sense of salvation is like very, I don't know, man. It could be like seen as really good, or it can be seen as really bad, depending on what is going on, how he is saving somebody. And yeah, there are a lot of different aspects to take in. Noe is noticing that, and he is doubting Vanitas in that moment. And that's when the lady walks in, she's chasing them down and hits them with this ice ability. And using this ice ability, she freezes Vanitas, and he can't move anywhere. The man's about to die. And that's when this other dude shows up. Shit, I don't even remember his name, brother. Ruthven, that's his name, Ruthven. Ruthven shows up. He's like, stop. Breaks the one lady's mask, and he's like, just like, hey man, you need to chill. And then he's like asking questions to the Vanitas, and Noe steps in, and Noe's like, I was talking to him, back off. And the fact that Ruthven is like, he actually like takes heed to that and actually like steps back, and then he melts the ice and everything, and he's basically having Vanitas and Noe under his protection, or basically there in the castle, city, whatever, as his guests. And he's like part of the Senate. I believe that, fuck man, Lucian, something like that. Lucio, I don't remember. The kid though, I think that he's like a prince or something, Queen's son, I would assume, sees this dude as an uncle. It's only safe to assume he's probably Queen's son. He's very important. Jean is his bodyguard, and she used to be like some crazy warrior. Just goes to show, probably like, you know, really important. I'm just saying, could be like, you know, some sort of nobility, maybe even beyond nobility. Maybe he is actually royalty. Through all of this, of course, Vanitas is unfazed by everybody, which I fucking love. I love the fact that people can display such immense power, and he's just like, so I just love that about him. He's so cool. And I don't know if it's because of like, he might have the sense of, I don't care what happens to me, or it's because he feels like no matter what, he will be fine. It's one of those two things. And either way, man, he just seems really fucking dope. We end up seeing some flashbacks of Noe and the one teacher, the one that taught him, the place he was staying at, all that stuff. We see that happen, but again, we're not seeing this guy's eyes. I'm telling you, it's so sus that we don't see his eyes. He has to be one of those people that I'm talking about. He's either the original Vanitas or he is potentially the main villain and something to do with his eyes are just constantly hidden. Maybe because his eyes are blue. I don't know. He's just really sus to me. I don't know what it is. It's just really sus. And maybe that's why he had the charlatan face as he descended that one time, because either the villain or it was the charlatan face over it to distort the fact that he was Vanitas. Still really confused by the whole thing. Noe and Vanitas get into this big argument in this clock tower, but I think it all ends with Noe saying, I'm gonna stick with you because I wanna see for myself everything and I wanna make my own decisions. I'm not gonna let you tell me that I can't be there. I am super interested in all this and I am going to, I'm just gonna be by your side. He says that he doesn't wanna help him, but I think that he really does, or at least he wants to help him in a way that he would be proud of, that Noe would be proud of. Like, Noe wants to help Vanitas in a way that Noe would be proud of. So he's not gonna let Vanitas do some shit that he does not like, that Noe does not like, but Noe will be there to help in ways that he does like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that entirely makes sense. I really love the combination of action, comedy, drama, and mystery in this series. It actually is probably one of the better series of this season, even though some of the things I do get confused by, admittedly, not gonna lie. The animation, also really beautiful. I love the music as well. And yeah, the characters are also great. So again, love the little moments of comedy that get thrown in there, like with the bell ringing and they're like, ah, shit, that's fucking loud. You know, I really love that. And also the relationships that are formed and grow more throughout the series. I'm loving it so far, man. It's actually one of the better series for the season. I was doubtful about how good it is, but there are some things that, you know, when I think on it, I'm like, okay, well, this is pretty interesting. So maybe it is actually pretty good. I always knew that the action and comedy were there because we see that from the beginning, that there is action, we see the comedy. And so those things are there from the beginning. But the story, I'm like, I don't really know about. And I'm still kind of like not really sure about it, as I feel like it's going to be one of those journeys to find the bad guys sort of stories. I don't know if this is a good example, but like Fire Force and how they're trying to find the bad guy and stuff, even though we more or less might have an idea of who it is, as like I might have an idea of who it is. Their goal in the process of all of this in Vanitas is to get the true names back to vampires so that they can be saved and not go all bloodthirsty curse bearer. Whereas, you know, like in Fire Force, their goal is to put out the fires and try to find out what's going on with the Infernals. So it's very similar in that sense, where it's like the same sort of path, obviously two different stories. And I believe that there's more of a bromance here than in that. I don't know why I'm thinking of Fire Force so much. Does anybody else get like a Fire Force vibe from this? Now, I think that Fire Force is very different in many ways, but as a basic layout and the progression of the story, it might be similar. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no fucking clue. I could just be making shit up in my mind. Those similarities do feel similar. That's why I think they're similarities. That sounds stupid. Why did I even say that? Anyways, I enjoy the show. I want to see what happens next. I do have my suspicions about the teacher. Dude is super sus, super duper sus. And even more so beyond that, maybe he has an even higher role within the vampire society or beyond that in the world even. I'm very intrigued by him as a character. I want to see more of the interactions between Vanitas and Noe, of course. I love the fact that Dominique she didn't just like falter in that moment. Like the fact that Noe was like leaning on her and like reaching around her and stuff. I love the fact that she didn't just accept that and instead was like, wake up, wake up. That was beautiful. Love that type of shit. I hate it when a character is just so like in love with somebody that they allow dumb shit to happen. Does that make sense? Or they make a bad decision as a result of being in love with someone. Anyways, yeah, good episode. So from here, I would love to know what you all thought of this episode. If there was something that stuck out to you that maybe I should have picked up on and didn't, which I would not be surprised by with this series, as I have missed out on a few things, then please leave those in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss another one. I do anime episode reactions as well as manhwa reactions and reviews on anime and manga when I catch up to or finish a series that I really enjoy. So if that sounds like the type of content that you might be interested in, then please do subscribe to the channel. Until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.